All right, let's take a look at what's going on through the area right now. There's a look at the radar, Shannon, and it is busy with heavy, just torrential downpours through the afternoon. And we're tracking this line of storms as it moves up into North County in the next few minutes. Here's our storm tracker, Singer Island, Shady Lakes along PGA Boulevards, the Oaks, Monet, through Old Palm Golf Course, obviously PGA Boulevard, Calusa, Lost Tree, all the way back into Jupiter Farms, all through Jupiter in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Here comes this line of strong storms. Nothing severe at this point, but there is a potential for some strong damaging winds and obviously torrential rains. All the way back cutting across Wellington, our lightning counter 115 strikes in just the last 5 to 10 minutes. And there's a look at one training cell after another. So that's why I have some concern about street flooding in some localized areas through the early evening. Our rain sensor in West Palm picking up about 1/4 of an inch. We're still climbing across Wellington. There's a real solid area of rain there. That's Lantana. That's our radar site, Lantana and 441. So most of the heavy rain is west of the Turnpike, which is right there. But everything is moving northeast at about 30 to 35 miles an hour. Very, very quickly northeast. We had strong storms, actually severe weather earlier today across the Treasure Coast. It has weakened somewhat. You can still see a couple of cells pushing through. There's one actually that is moving through Stewart, Palm City, Rio, Sailfish Point, Jensen Beach, picking up some rainfall from this. It's quickly moving off the coast too. Brian Enton is outside right now, and of course he's driving west through some of this rain. He has the latest from there.
Hey Steve, yeah, it is really nasty out here. Let me spin this camera around. We're on Okeechobee, just west of the Turnpike, where it is raining really, really hard. It was actually raining much harder just a few minutes ago. We were coming in from downtown, headed west, and we went through a couple of really, really intense storms. Lightning was crazy over the last hour. I was actually at the courthouse in downtown West Palm, and you could see the lightning bolts in all directions. A little bit of standing water on the side of the roads that we've noticed in the ditches, which is nothing unusual, and there's definitely a little layer on top of the road, so you want to be really, really careful while you're driving. But we haven't seen any accidents or anything like that yet. We're continuing to go east right now towards downtown West Palm, and we'll keep you posted if we see anything more severe than this. Live on Okeechobee Boulevard, Brian Enton for the Now South Florida.
All right, thanks, Brian. Yeah, treacherous driving. Take care if you're outside this afternoon. If we can go back to the graphics, I want to show you some of the breakdown on this weather alert day. We are looking at strong gusty winds, some heavy rainfall, and this is why we issued the weather alert day. We've had reports of hail in Jensen Beach earlier this afternoon, wind gusts to 45, maybe even 50 miles an hour. Low risk of tornadoes, although a couple of tornado warnings popping up this afternoon down around Miami, and lightning, obviously hundreds and hundreds of lightning strikes as we get into the evening hours. Severe thunderstorm watch for the entire viewing area until 7 o'clock. Torrential rain, strong gusty winds and hail, and we could see some more wild storms tomorrow too. Let's go down to Palm Springs. Earlier video coming in from that area showing just torrential rain and of course the street flooding too. Obviously this is a time lapse of the storms as they move through that area I believe about an hour ago. So a widespread up and down the coast, more headed into North County. South County picked around Boca and Del Rey picked up some strong storms earlier. Any areas that haven't seen heavy rainfall could certainly see some through the early evening.